Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's John Morant.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your five-man.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And stolen by Williamson. Doncic outside. Back to Williamson. Knocked away. Here's Mobley. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He was looking over the lineups, and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, I thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Morant, that's for two. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Launches it. The three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 5.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Ball, the pass to Cunningham. Will it go? Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Cunningham with the layup.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Now here's Cunningham. Tatum down low. Covered by Williamson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Kicks it to Morant. He lobs it up. And finished off by Williamson.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now here's Giannis. Cunningham passes to Mobley. It's good. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Morant against Ball. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Tatum, that's for 2. He's off on that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Zinkas, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Now here's Porzingis. And stolen by Mobley. Outside Tatum. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And some changes here for the East. Adebayo is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sabonis comes in for Mobley. And it's Kevin Durant in for Tatum. Jared Allen's checked in for the West. Here's West now. They're on a 19-6 run. Morant against Ball. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Ball, the pass to KD. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Allen kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Durant. Back to Levine. for three. He can't get that one to fall. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Passes it to Porzingis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Now here's Durant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Mitchell, and good that time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Green, the pass to Porzingis. Outside, Green. Down low, it's deflected. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Porzingis kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Green. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Shots good from Young.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 13-point lead. Young against Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, offensive rebound. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Young inside. He's covered by Beal. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Young against Mitchell. And there's the drive. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Young's shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 15-point game. Here's Kuminga. And it's sent back by KD. Pass to Young. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 7. 109 left to play in the first. Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
To the middle. To the inside. Sabonis grabs the board. Young outside. Young is double. Covered by Mitchell. Fires from 18. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Outside, Green. From 13, again, the West All-Stars.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Beal deciding where to go with it. It's a hand on it, and so it's the West All-Stars with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. Back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the West All-Stars, Mitchell is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Williamson in at the power forward position. Levine can't hit. And the West All-Stars with possession. Wiseman dishes to Mitchell. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here's Mitchell. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Kuminga. Mitchell right side. There's Beal with the 3. Here's Wiseman. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Beal the pass to Wiseman. To the paint. And finished off by Wiseman.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Levine with it. Wiseman picks him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And bringing the fight there. Levine fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Up top, Doncic. 6 points for him. Over Cunningham. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to go. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Now here's Kuminga. Williamson trying to free himself up. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant. Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7, and there's the pass to Kuminga. And the layup is good. Kuminga's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Tatum. Levine deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley wide open. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. And here's Morant. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Cunningham. West All-Stars with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hold on. Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. LaMelo Ball comes in for Zach LaVine. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Ball with a wide open look. And the lead is down inside single digits. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his 1st basket of the game. Doncic with it. He's got 6. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Adebayo against Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. And it goes down 2 points. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Morant right side. And then Allen slams it in.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Inside, stolen by Allen. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guarded by Porzingis. Dishes to Mobley. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Mobley's got 10 points.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Doncic feeling it out. From 13. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Adebayo drives in, and it's good for 2. Adebayo's got his 1st points of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The West All-Stars on D. 22 is their biggest lead. And Young, here we go. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now ball. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the East All-Stars. 8-point game. Durant for 3. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Well, you look at Porzingis, guys, and he's capable of scoring from anywhere. I mean, this guy's versatility really impressive.
Ball from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. A tight game here in Atlanta. Young against Morant. Outside, Green. Here's the floater. That's tipped. Down low. The kick out to Young. Pass to Durant. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for Mobley. And West also making a switch. Bradley Beal's checked in for Jared Allen. Morant against Young. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Young all alone.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Green. Here's the teardrop. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And Young kicks the ball. Feeds to Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Porzingis passes to Morant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Wiseman's checked in for the West. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Morant. And Adebayo drops them both. 1:14 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mitchell's got 13.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, KD. They double team KD. Outside, Ball. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. Outside for Beal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. outside, Ball. 16 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Sabonis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, there's a lot to like about Sabonis, but he can play finesse as well as bully ball. And I love that about him.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun, Ernie. Appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys. And they know the world is watching and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this so far.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They've got Antetokounmpo. Cunningham is out there with ball. Then there's Jayson Tatum. And it's Mobley in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now here's Morant. 4 on the clock. Misses from close range. He's with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Ball. Count. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one's on Morant.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 4. Doncic outside. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 11 points.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now here's Tatum. Driving in. Just 5 to shoot. Ball from long range. And they get it back. Mobley dishes to Cunningham. West All-Stars with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from the elbow, and it comes off the front of the rim. Morant's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Ball, the pass to Mobley. To the middle. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. He's got 11.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now, here's Jokic. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Poke loose. Cunningham dishes it to Ball. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kumbo. Down low. Tatum no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lets it go, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Kicks it to Doncic. Morant looking around. Shot clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Doncic, no good. Morant against Ball. Takes the 13-footer. The shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Doncic passes to Morant. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So both teams making some changes here. Guarded by Morant. Allen against Tatum. Over Allen. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 8 points.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Doncic against Ball. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the hoop. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Covered by Giannis. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Outside, Ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Ball. And the 3-ball is good. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Doncic. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
The pass to Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Ball against Doncic. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. And here they come. A pull-up. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Ball, and then ball. Shines it in.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Trailing by 13. Outside, Green. Pass to Porzingis. From the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not trying to second-guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has 6. Levine kicks to Durant. That 3 off the mark. That's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Green finds Porzingis. Now here's Beal, defended by Sabonis. 6 to shoot, and finished off by Beal.
People thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
And Adebayo throws it down.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And the shot goes in. Wiseman's got 8 points.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Durant against Green. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Cunningham, he's checked in for the East.
Substitution on the court.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Outside, Beal. On the wing, Green. Shoots over KD. And that one goes long. Green's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Here's Young. No good, shot missing. Good D by Mitchell. Right side, Beal. That one drops for him.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Here's Cunningham. Wiseman with the rebound. And it's the West All-Stars ball. 11-point game. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Young pass to Cunningham. He takes it in. Count the basket. Cunningham's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here is Cunningham. 9-point game.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The East making a switch.
Substitution.
Mobley's checked in.
Substitution
The West All-Stars also with the sub. Williamson's checked in. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
East All-Stars have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That's good from Durant.
Yeah, you look at Durant's numbers, 50, 40, 90. He's made that club multiple times. One of the few players to accomplish that. And he seems to threaten those numbers virtually every year.
The East making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Durant hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now, here's Cunningham. 1 second left. Misses. And so it's the East All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And KD's got the ball here for the East All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Bradley Beal. Williamson out there with Porzingis. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Green in at the 3. Mitchell wide open. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside Durant, fires the 3, in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And Durant gets double-teamed. A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, sinks the three-pointer. And now it's a 12-point East All-Star league. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ball subbed in for Trae Young.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 14 now for the East All-Stars. Passes it to Williamson. Guarded by Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, great goodness! That was special. Jayson.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, it's a tough shot.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
You're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Williamson missing. Williamson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dumps it down.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Now here's Morant. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going because...
Mercy, mercy me.
Hey, I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Ball. Outside Tatum. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Morant missing. Now here's Mobley. Covered by Williamson. Outside Ball. Back to Giannis. Outside Ball. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Ball's got 19 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Mobley.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
Now, here's Jokic. Williamson trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They grabbed their own miss. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. We had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Now here's Morant. Got a piece of it. Now Tatum. Here's Mobley. He dishes it to Cunningham. Right side out of Kumbo. The three from Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Ball against Morant. Ball dishes to Tatum. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated, right? To say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Over Doncic. That's short off the rim. To the middle. Wiseman kicks to Morant. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Ball no good. Now here's Wiseman. He's tightly guarded. Back to Morant. Stolen by Ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Line for one. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
That's good from Ball. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, are in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ball up top. Guarded by Morant. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And that one's good. Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
2 minutes.
That's to Cunningham. Yes, that goes in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now the pass to Wiseman. Morant left side. Here's Allen. Oh!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Adebayo. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Pass to Kuminga. Back to Morant. Shoots from the baseline. Morant with another miss. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
And so Morant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Over to the left wing. Allen finds Morant. Shot clock at 6.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wiseman.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Green, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Good on both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Beal. Driving the lane. Can't cash in from close range. Out to the right wing. Wiseman with the ball. KD's on him.
Defensive nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
James Wiseman. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wiseman. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Green. And here's Cunningham. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.